Good morning. There was a subject of Bank Board Bureau, and there was a view that this board bureau should be wound up because it is not serving much purpose. In this context, I wrote a letter to the editor, which reads like this. The Bank's Board Bureau has not been able to make perceptible improvements in the functioning of public sector banks has been correctly pointed out in the editorial, a half-hearted attempt. Despite the well-documented failures of the BBB, the idea of having it was sound. It originated from the committee headed by no-nonsense banker P.J. Nayak and was to be the harbinger of a series of bank reforms culminating in the complete segregation of bank boards from the owners, the central government, through the mechanism of a holding company. In this sense, the Board Bureau was a reform in itself, as well as a pulpit for things to come in state-owned banks. With the change of guard at the Department of Financial Services and the joining of a new secretary, the government will have an opportunity to take a fresh look at the obstacles facing the BBB and to kickstart the reform process at PSBs. And as the BBB was an idea of the present government, it would be easy for it to rejuvenate the board and take it ahead. The reform process at PSBs remains in limbo, and there are no ideas except for the P.J. Nayak committee report. The finance minister should now turn his gaze on the issue of banking reforms after completing the task of implementation of GST and shedding the responsibility of the Defense Ministry. Patience with the BBB should not run out fast. The hope of banking reforms should be kept alive, as these are sine qua non for the Indian economy to improve. Otherwise, the writing is on the wall, in this case on the board, for everyone to see. Thank you.